details, and then the description to be coded is death. So it is really based on the central point of did the patient die or the patient did not die. So once you get a case of death, it's very obvious. These are the things that you need to do, the 5 things. Death description as reported. This will change, but this will not change. Death to be coded to death, death as seriousness criteria, death as fatal. Now, some of the questions you need to ask. So this is also asked in the interview. If you have a case of death, what would you do? So the first thing is you need to know the date of death. The second thing, was there any autopsy done? If an autopsy or post-mortem was done, do you have the results? So this is all the questions you need to ask along with primary cause of death. So you can't have like 20 different primary cause of death. You can only have one cause of death, which is primary, and then you can have secondary causes of death. But if you don't have any of these things, you can ask them. You can ask the reporter through your action items. You will ask, when did the patient die? Was the autopsy conducted? If conducted, do you have the results? What is the primary cause of death? So these are some of the questions that you need to ask for death. So let us stop here, guys, for today. And I see Shipra on the call. Shipra, do you have like 5 minutes? We are doing something that we did not do for last 13 years of my life in the next 5 minutes.
Yeah, I have Abhishek.
Okay, you can also answer questions for me. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, cool. After the questions, we'll get you on board. Okay, Shipra?
Okay, sure.
All right, guys. So as I committed to you guys for asking questions, let me ask you a few questions and see if you guys can answer this. And I'll take your name, ask you a question, you give me the answer. If not, you say I don't know, and we'll ask the same question to the next one. Uh, let's say Rucha, the first one. Rucha, what are event particulars? Name some event particulars.
I think event particulars are death or hospitalization, um, fatal or hospitalization, or any symptoms,
Okay,
other symptoms like headache.
okay. Let me, no, that's not right, but let me ask Aisha, what are event particulars?
Some event particulars that you listed were like the onset date, the stop date, the duration that was automatically calculated, um, the outcome of the event. And so there are essentially a bunch of fields that you listed. I believe description as reported, description to be coded. And then on the products tab, you said the action take field as well, and so on and so forth.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, cool, thank you. Now, guys, don't get me wrong. It's okay if you don't answer. If you know, if it's okay if you don't answer it right. If you don't know the answer, but just you being on the call and being attentive is what I'm trying to get at. Yeah, once you go through the recording, you will all come to the same page. But just make sure that you're in the class. Second question: what do you do? How do you process a case of death? Gufran, how do you process a case of death?
Um, you when you have a case of death, you immediately in the Argus report it as death,
Okay,
and you have 7 days, I think, to
okay,
be reported.
okay. And what do you do in the event tab for a case of death?
You choose death um, in the code, and you choose death in the description, and you choose death in the also you I think the serious criteria.
And then the outcome of the event will be death.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Maliha, what is the difference between intensity of the event and seriousness of the event? Are you there?
Yes, sir. So the difference is the regulatory implications.
Nice. Okay. What are some of the questions? This is the next question.